Dan LeBatard, Miami Herald columnist, joining us on the program. Good or bad day for the NFL yesterday, Dan?
Well, here's why I think it was a good day for the NFL, Dan. When he landed in Miami yesterday, we chased him with helicopters, plural. He was like Ray Liotta in Goodfellas, looking out his van. It was like we cut into Dr. Phil on the local news here to show that we were chasing him down the highway with helicopters. And that's happening in every city that needs a quarterback. And most cities need a quarterback. So, I mean, so much of sports these days is hope trafficking, whether it's the NFL draft, whether it's where Dwight Howard is going to be. We're more interested, it feels like, sometimes in the transaction than the action, and the possibility than in the reality. And Peyton Manning's available. This is going to be the greatest free agent frenzy for a player we've probably ever seen. I mean, that position doesn't become available with greatness ever. So it's not great for Indianapolis, but, I mean, you've given hope to half the teams in the league.
Favre only got one helicopter is what you're saying.
I couldn't believe it, Dan. I mean, he was just coming home. He's got a house here. We're chasing him around with helicopters.
But he had to know if he's going to South Beach to his condo, given the speculation about the Dolphins, you had to expect something, didn't you?
I guess, but I mean, he's been traveling pretty quietly the last couple of months, right? All we had was like a little bit of grainy footage of him at Duke throwing a football, and then all of a sudden that yesterday, incidentally, that grainy footage that dropped, a week before his bonus was due. Didn't you expect if we pulled back from the scene of the grainy footage that you would have seen like sound mics and light crews and somebody yelling "cut"?
No, I would have seen Spielberg there. Peyton, we got to do that again. Got to have another take here. You know this owner with the Dolphins, and he does love him some stars. How obsessed, after losing Harbaugh, losing Fisher, that he can't lose Peyton Manning?
Well, here's the thing, Dan. Like, I'm not sure this is best for the on-field product. They haven't drafted a quarterback in the first round since Dan Marino. They've tried the Gus Frerots and the A.J. Feelys, and Peyton Manning at best is, while great, a couple of years. That's what you're going to get. So more prudent, probably, given that this is the Green Bay coaching staff, more prudent if they feel that Matt Flynn is great or can be great, if they feel he could be Matt Schaub and could be a quarterback for 10 years, that's more prudent. But this guy has a ticket sale problem. He's got a business problem. This team has never been less relevant in this market than it is right now with what the Heat and the Marlins are doing. And he fixes that with one signing. He is crazed obsessed with this. This has been a bad business investment for him so far, and nobody makes bad business investments on NFL football teams. So, he wants this guy. I assure you he wants this guy and is willing to spend more on this guy than anybody in the league is.
But what you're saying is might not be best for the team playing, but for the franchise itself over the next 3 years, this makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's just it's the best possible Band-Aid for the next 3 years. It doesn't solve your quarterback problem going forward. I mean, the teams that are looking to solve their quarterback problems have the Staffords, have the Cam Newtons. They're going to draft Andrew Luck. I mean, the reason Peyton Manning is available is because the Colts are telling you that the best move is to grab the future now if you can with a young quarterback, the next Peyton Manning, so that you can have what they've had for the last 10 years, which is 10 victories a season.
Before I let you go, Dan LeBatard, Miami Herald columnist. How's LeBron doing?
I mean, such an unfair situation he's in, Dan. Basically, this is where he is. Regular season failures are the only thing that are proof of anything. Regular season successes aren't evidence of anything. So 9-game winning streak, that doesn't matter. Don't take a shot in the All-Star exhibition game, that matters. If he makes that shot against Utah instead of passing to Udonis Haslem, because the conversation, even though Dwayne Wade lost that game and Udonis Haslem lost that game, the conversation after that game became, why didn't LeBron take the last shot? Why did he pass up the last shot? If he had taken the last shot, if he makes the last shot, if it is a triumph at the buzzer, then it'll be we'll do it in the playoffs, and the line's going to keep moving like that until he wins in the finals. I mean, if he does it in game 1 of the finals, Dan, if he does it in the first round of the finals, it'll be do it in the second round. If he does it in the second round, do it in the third round. If he does it in the third round, do it in the finals. If he does it in game 1 of the finals, do it in game 7 of the finals. And if he does it in game 7 of the finals at the buzzer, Dan, before he lands on the ground, people are going to be saying couldn't do it without Dwayne Wade.
Good stuff. Good to visit with you again, Danny.
Always good talking to you, Dan.
Dan LeBatard, Miami Herald.